At least 36 people have been killed by a wildfire in the historic Hawaiian town of Lahaina, Maui County officials said late Wednesday night local time. The Lahaina blaze was one of several that have devastated entire towns in Hawaii. Initially spread by winds from Hurricane Dora as it passed far to the south on Tuesday, the wildfires took the island of Maui by surprise, leaving behind burned-out cars on once busy streets and smoking piles of rubble where historic buildings had stood. Flames forced people to dive into the water for safety. The Coast Guard said it rescued 14 from Lahaina's harbor, 2 of them children, and all were in stable condition. Officials said earlier that 271 structures were damaged or destroyed, and dozens of people injured. On Wednesday, crews were continuing to battle blazes in several places on Maui Island. Authorities urged visitors to stay away. The fires were the latest in a series of problems caused by extreme weather around the globe this summer. Experts say climate change is increasing the likelihood of such events. As winds eased somewhat on Maui, some flights resumed Wednesday, allowing pilots to view the full scope of the devastation. Aerial video from Lahaina showed dozens of homes and businesses razed, including on Front Street, where tourists once gathered to shop and dine. Smoking heaps of rubble lay piled high next to the waterfront, boats in the harbor were scorched, and gray smoke hovered over the leafless skeletons of charred trees. It's horrifying. I've flown here 52 years and I've never seen anything come close to that, said Richard Alston, a helicopter pilot for a tour company. We had tears in our eyes. An emotional Lahaina resident Kikoa Lansford told CBS Honolulu affiliate KGMB-TV Front Street is completely burned. He said the decimation on Maui is a nationwide issue at this point. We need help. A lot of help. We got to get people down here. We need funds allocated for fixing our home as we are out here working. State Department of Education Superintendent Keith Hayashi said in a statement Wednesday that a team is working on contingency plans and preparing for the possible loss of an elementary school that had been in Lahaina for more than a century. Unofficial aerial photos show the Kinkamehameha San Elementary campus on Front Street in Lahaina sustained extensive fire and structural damage, he said. The department is striving to maintain regular school schedules to provide a sense of normalcy but will keep most Maui schools closed for the remainder of this week, he said. Richard Bison Jr., the mayor of Maui County, said at a Wednesday morning news conference that officials hadn't yet begun investigating the immediate cause of the fires, but officials did point to the combination of dry conditions, low humidity and high winds. More than 2,100 people spent Tuesday night in evacuation centers. Officials were preparing the Hawaii Convention Center in Honolulu to take in thousands of displaced tourists and locals. President Biden said he ordered all available federal assets to help with the response. He said the Hawaii National Guard had mobilized Chinook helicopters to help with fire suppression as well as search and rescue efforts on Maui. Our prayers are with those who have seen their homes, businesses, and communities destroyed, Mr. Biden said in a statement. Former President Barack Obama, who was born in Hawaii, said on social media that it's tough to see some of the images coming out of a place that is so special to many. Alan Dicker, who owns a poster gallery and 3 houses in Lahaina, said tourists who come to Maui all tend to visit Front Street. The central 2 blocks is the economic heart of this island, and I don't know what's left, he said. Dicker took video of flames engulfing the main street before escaping with 3 friends and 2 cats. Every significant thing I own burned down today, he said. I'll be okay. I got out safely. Dicker told CBS News' Patrick Torphy, Maui can't handle this. A lot of people just lost their jobs because a lot of businesses burned. A lot of people lost their homes. This is going to be devastating for Maui. Wildfires were also burning on Hawaii's Big Island, Mayor Mitch Roth said. Although there had been no reports of injuries or destroyed homes there. Roth said firefighters extinguished some roof fires and there were continuing flare-ups of one fire near the Mauna Kea resorts. The National Weather Service said canceled its red flag wildfires warning and high winds advisory for all of Hawaii on Wednesday night. About 11,000 customers in Maui were without power early Wednesday, according to power outage as with cell service and phone lines down in some areas. Many people were struggling to check in with friends and family members living near the wildfires. Some were posting messages on social media. Acting Gao Sylvia Luke said the flames had wiped out communities and urged travelers to stay away. This is not a safe place to be, she said. Luke issued an emergency proclamation on behalf of Gao. Josh Green, who was traveling. Green's office said he'd cut short his trip and was returning Wednesday evening. Hawaii Department of Transportation Director Edwin Sniffen said at a Wednesday night news conference that 11,400 travelers got out of Maui earlier in the day and another 600 were staying at the newly reopened airport overnight. About 1,500 passengers were expected to leave the island Thursday. Fires in Hawaii are unlike many of those burning in the U.S. West. They tend to break out in large grasslands on the dry sides of the islands and are generally much smaller than mainland fires. A major fire on the Big Island in 2021 burned homes and forced thousands to evacuate.